What is up, everybody? So I decided today I wanted to make a how-to video on how to do a simple oil change on a Subaru Forester XT. Your car may be different where the filter might be located. You might use different oil than I am, but this is pretty much the basics. You can also look up where your filter is if it is in a different place than mine is. So I got all my supplies. I'm gonna take you over there. I'm gonna try to keep it simple, but my dad never showed me how to do an oil change. I've always gone to shops, and when I realized how simple it was to do it on my own and how much cheaper, like 50% cheaper, I was like, man, I should have been doing this the whole time. So hopefully I can spare you some money and some headache, and for the guys out there, it feels great to do your own oil change. So we're gonna get to it in Jesus' mighty name. So your supplies may vary. You don't need everything that I have. I just found what works for me and what I like and what makes it a lot simpler. So we're gonna start with this big boy. This is an oil catch, and it also is a container for your oil. My car takes 5 quarts of oil, and this holds up to 16. So I can do about 3 oil changes before I gotta dispose of the oil. So it makes it a little bit easier. It has a nice catch thing. You'll put this under the plug. Once you pop it off, it drains in here. Open this valve, give it some air. It'll fill up. You shut it, boom, done. If you want, once your oil is poured actually into the engine, you can use your old oil, pour it into the container that held the new oil, and get rid of it that way. So this is always empty, if that's what you want to do as well, which is probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Next, funnel, doesn't matter what size. It's nice if you have a wide mouth, makes it a little bit easier. Bigger funnel, easier to pour into, obviously. I'm gonna be rocking 5W30, full synthetic, lasts a little bit longer. It's good on my turbo engine, I like it. And I got the high mileage. Shout out to Castor Oil. This was $35, right? At the shop, if I go to Valvoline, they're gonna charge me like 90 bucks, 99 bucks. So praise God, go to the shop, get your own. Next, we have the filter. Le filter. Filter. And simple filter, really. Look up on whatever parts store you're buying from, or just Google which one is gonna be the right fit for you. For me, with mobile, this is going to be the M1-108A, which is for the Subaru Forester XT. Next, I got this big bad boy. It has this end. You don't need this. My plug is usually kind of tight with the winters up here and stuff. It gets kind of stuck, and the smaller one, it might be harder to get off. So I can use a lot more force with this. This is to unstick a lot tighter plugs, I guess. And then I'll put it on with this, because you don't need to get the plug on super, super tight where it's just gonna strip it or whatever the case may be. And so I have both. Do what you want, probably only need this. Next, you're gonna need these bad boys. I got these little ones that are not your standard one. I think they're called hex ones. And I believe mine is a 14 millimeter, so it's the only one I need. And then I actually enjoy using just some tough gloves. And I'll use some heavy duty cleaning gloves put on top of these, keep my hands clean, whatever. If I need, got these super heavy duty wipes. These come in clutch, get oil anywhere, whatever it may be, clean off your hands. And then heavy duty shop towels. These are a game changer. Last part, not needed, watched in the video, very helpful, honestly, is brake cleaner. I know it sounds funny, but what I'll do with this is once got all my oil in and I'm putting the plug on, I'll end up spraying the plug one last time before I fully tighten it with this, get all the oil out from around, get a nice tight seal. So that's all. let's get to it. All right, so open your hood. This is where my filter is. I got super blessed to be able to have my filter literally right there and accessible. So take this one off, and my oil's right here, super easy. It'll actually tell you if you don't know, 5W30, if you don't know what your oil is, if you don't want to look it up. And you can also find the model number of your filter if you need. And then one thing I didn't show you guys on my video is I bought a filter, what do you call this? This little filter wrench, not needed, but sometimes they're a little tough and makes it a little bit simpler. So put it on like such, make sure it's on loosen. You just pop it right on top like such. You just twist. Once you got it loose enough, you should be able to do it by hand. Just like that. And know that there will be oil that comes out of that. It's very normal. Got oil. Do not throw this away yet. We are going to save this. This is going to be a lifesaver for you. We'll put it somewhere safe for right now. And whip out your new oil filter. And so take your filter. If your wrench is kind of stuck, sometimes that happens, you pop it out. And with this filter, what we do is we just make them kiss. Lube it up real good. And this oil on the rim now will ensure a more proper seal. Next, what I like to do is clean your little house where your filter lives. Hasn't been cleaned in 4,000 miles. Needs some deep cleaning sometimes. Of course, you got all that old oil. Nice and brand new. Make sure that the rim is fully coated. You want that. And then you just put it right back on top. Give it a nice turn. And with this, I don't really use a wrench. You just go as tight as you can until you can't hand crank it anymore. Oh, should be good. Nice and snug. Brand new, look at that. And I'm super blessed that my filter's on top. If my filter was on the bottom, I would need to probably drain all the oil first before I do this. But since I have it on top, I do it first, praise God. All right, so for me and my Subaru Forester, I'll show you what it looks like. So here's the front. My oil plug is very close by. It's right there. Super simple, don't gotta go very far. It's not past this, it's right there. So for me, it's pretty simple. All I'm gonna do is loosen this bolt right here. And once it's loosened, I'm gonna use the other tool that I had, my smaller ratchet. And that will actually help me to be a little bit more precise, give me more arm room. And then I'm going to slowly loosen it. And once it's loosened enough to where I could do it all by hand, I'm gonna slide my oil catcher under there. And I'm gonna twist it off real quick as I can. And the oil will be flowing. All right, now this is the fun part. now that it's loose with this one, take off that, put my ratchet together. Actually, I don't need that. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now I can loosen it by hand. And so basically what I've learned is you just want to loosen it just a little bit. And it's like super loose. And then you can put your oil catcher right under it and loosen it fully when you're ready. Oh yeah. And right now it's draining. All right, so once it's fully drained, which honestly, if you wait until it completely stops dripping, you're gonna be waiting all day. So it'll probably still be dripping. So what you do, put your plug right back in the hole that you got it from, wherever it is, there it is. And screw it in to where it's almost fully in, but not fully in yet. You can wipe it down, whatever you wanna do. Well, right here is where I end up whipping out my brake cleaner, and I'll spray it just a little bit right before I fully seal it. That was a bit much, but that's okay. When you fully seal it, take your wrench, put it into tightening mode, and just tighten it down. Go to where it's pretty darn snug. Don't do it to where it's way too tight, but enough to where like your car, you're basically pulling your car. And that's how you'll know you got a nice secure fit and you're good. Of course, the easiest, last, and final step is putting in your oil. Then save this so that you can pour your old oil into this to dispose of it. And congratulations, if you followed these simple steps and you happen to have a Subaru Forester with an easy access filter, you've now just completed your oil change. Next thing to do is, of course, check your coolant, check your windshield fluid, and steering fluid. No, I'm just kidding. It's usually pretty good. But yeah, and check your cabin air filter, as Valvoline suggests every time you go. So I hope that was helpful. Hopefully it was simple enough for you to be able to do it yourself. But that's all, folks.